Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are Reality. I create this channel to provide light and love. How you all doing? I'm doing good. I'm going to hit you really quick with a motivational video. Before I do all that, hit that like button, hit subscribe. Thank you so much. You got to be hungry. Les Brown spoke of this. You got to be hungry. Only the strong shall survive in this world. We can either make up excuses or we can make things happen. And the tripped out thing is people, they look at others and they're jealous and they're saying, must be nice. They're so lucky. But one thing they don't know, quite a few of those people had to script and scrape to get to where they are. It meant staying up to 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. It meant staying up 24 hours to record that song. They had to be in the studio at night and work hard by day. And some people go homeless trying to chase their dream. But I think one of the biggest mistakes that people make is they look at someone else and think what they're doing is so spectacular as if they cannot do it. I often think about Chadwick Boseman as well as Patrick Swayze. When Chadwick Boseman was sick, he still was fighting and acting. When Patrick Swayze, both were sick with cancer, Patrick Swayze was still doing he had a series. He was still doing his stunts. The mind can be pushed past measures that we can even imagine. I often speak about myself and how people say, oh, if I had breast cancer, oh, I don't know how you made it. Do you want to die or do you want to live? Do you want to die or do you want to live? It's as simple as that. It's not that I'm so great and I have all these superpowers, but I wanted to live. And I use my faith in God to push me forward. And I know some people fight to live and they don't make it. In the words of Stuart Scott, even the ones that don't make it, they still win by how they live. Because Stuart Scott beat cancer. It came back, but he was still boxing. So he won by how he lived. Of course, we would much rather have them on earth. I'm a witness. My mother had cancer 4 times and she kept coming back. She kept coming back. She kept coming back. So I'm very proud to have that blood in my vein. And although my mom passed in 2012 from brain cancer, she won by how she lived. She won by how she raised us and tried to pour into us to be loving and to be kind. To be loving and to be kind. My sister said, how in the world did you get up, stay up to 2, 3 in the morning to get that master's degree? I was 44 years old through, oh my goodness, let's see, 2018, 47. How did you do that? I said, it's called student loan. When I signed my name on the dotted line, I knew that I got to pay this money back. So I need to do well. I need to knock it out the box. And it wasn't only me, it was other students there in their 40s. And the adult, older students were some of the best students. We were dedicated, we were focused, and we were getting A's and B's. And we were having, some people was having illnesses, family was sick, and they still was showing up and they still walked across that stage. You are stronger than you know. You mothers out there, you fathers out there, let somebody, the good parents, let somebody try to take your baby. You're going to pick up a car to get to that baby. And they says a woman can lift a car to get to her baby. I've heard that before. For some reason, I believe it. Because when you fighting to live or when you fighting for your child, you get supernatural strength. You really do. You really do. I did write down sometimes. I remember having chemotherapy and being so sick. Sometimes people pass away from the actual chemo and not the cancer. And I remember one time it really got to me because I had a very aggressive form of breast cancer and the tumor was getting bigger and bigger. And I felt my breast, it felt like a rock. Like when I touched it, it was numb. Like no sensation, whatever, because that's how much that cancer had invaded my breast. And so the chemotherapy they gave me was one of the powerful ones. And they put a 3-part blend. One was red and they called it the Red Devil. And my oncologist said, Tammy, I got to hit you with some powerful stuff because we got to get rid of this cancer. And I remember this one day feeling so weak. And I was like, This could be it for me. I wasn't scared either, because when you're that sick, you tend to release. You can't. There's only so much fight you can do when the body is tired. It will give up. You all probably know that, God forbid, have lost relatives, and they'll tell you, "I'm tired." Those are words they'll say. "I'm tired." Bernie Mac, his wife was like, "Fight." His family was like, "Fight." He was like, he did the sign. He probably was like, "I can't breathe anymore." He was trying to breathe. Next day, I woke up and I said, "Woof, I made it. Thank you, God. It wasn't my time. It wasn't my time." The phone would be ringing. I couldn't answer it because I was too weak to grab it and say hello. No, there are times in life where you gotta push. You gotta push. You gotta push every day. Pray until something happens. Pray until something happens. Abuse. I don't even want to keep talking about that. I said I wasn't. But I remember at the end when my dad had a massive heart attack and being devastated. The whole family was devastated. My father was like the role model for our family. I'm not saying Dad was perfect. He was. He's a good man. And he actually was a role model for his siblings. And when he passed suddenly, lights out for me, I was like, yeah, all bets off. I'm mad. I'm just mad. You know, anyone that's lost somebody suddenly, you go through a range of emotions. And unfortunately, the relationship I was in, the person had some major, I'm going to go with mental health issues because I don't know what else could do it. And cursed me out the next day. And I said, I bet you your bottom dollar. I'm out. Soon as this funeral over, I'm out of here. No more abuse. No more bullying. And mark my words, I got up out of there and moved to my own apartment. You gotta push. And you all know on my channel, I do not make light of abuse because some people do try to get away and, they lose their life trying to be safe. I remember one time I had $75 to my name. How am I going to make it? I made it. I'm here. You are stronger than you know. I feel in my heart people waste time coveting and being jealous. And it just blows my mind because some people, they'll have, again, I'll say this on a few videos, the cars, the big house, the kids, the husband, the wife. Isn't that what everybody want, most people? And they'll look at you and be like, she's so lucky. She don't have no kids. Well, you the one wanted that life. Why would you dare do that? If you ever want to make yourself miserable, compare yourself with your sister or brother. Compare yourself with your coworker. Compare yourself with your friends. And you're going to stay in a life of mediocrity. Or you may have a lot, like I just said, but you still too busy looking around. Do you know about a horse? A horse, when they're in a race, they have on blinders. They can't see to the left. They can't see to the right because they focus on the finish line. Stop looking at other people. Look at them. They're so lucky. Look at you. I can't do that. I've been to the studio, you all. I've been on a cruise. I've been to the Bahamas. I've been to Jamaica more than once. I've been at the 5-star hotels in Fort Lauderdale, 5-star hotels in Vegas. It may not be nothing to some of you all, but it was something to me. I've been to Nashville more times than I could count. I've been to Mobile, Alabama with my family. I've been to St. Louis. I've been to Atlanta. And there's still so many more places I want to go. I'm not a big international traveler. That's not huge on my list. But I do want to see some places. But I'm saying I lived a good life. I had a diamond ring. I had a big wedding. So what though? Those are experiences to be lived. But there's no need for me to sit up here on this video and say, my friends, they lucky. They got kids. I don't know what they are. Because let me tell you this much. People are not going to tell you their dirt. They only going to show you the good parts. And people wear masks and they hide a lot of the depths of their soul. They're not going to tell you. But you got to push every day. You got to push every day. And with success. And with every level, unfortunately, you will have enemies. You will have people wishing that you fail. But you don't pay attention to the naysayers. You pay attention to yourself. and you push yourself. And this is what you do, and this is what I do. I reach out my hand and I pull somebody with me. You want to open your own practice? Call me. I'm gonna tell you what to do. Here's the email showing you how I started my practice. Because they didn't stop making therapy practices when I started mine. They didn't stop making master's degrees when I got mine. Why can't I help you? Gotta tell you about my ghetto blessings this week. Somebody didn't show up for their session. That happens. It was a couple session, $100. I get paid for that hour. I mean, to me, that's a ghetto blessing. I didn't do it, lift a finger. I lost my diamond ring. I bought myself a diamond ring when I started my practice. It's not big. I just wanted me a cute diamond ring. Sometimes we want a man to buy us a diamond ring. Buy your own diamond ring. Lost it. And so I was a little bit upset. Like I said, it didn't cost a lot, but still it's my ring that I enjoy. And I was looking under my couch. I'm looking under my bed. I have a cat now. So I was like, did he knock it somewhere? And I'm looking. I could not find it for probably a week and a half. And I went in my dryer, the lint catcher, whatever it's called. I was cleaning it out, and the ring is sitting up in there. And I'm like, I was so happy. And I felt like something else. I need a new pair of real glasses. These are readers. I wear contact lenses and readers after 50. And my glasses got caught up in my blanket, and the arm is all bent up. Now, I done bought these glasses 3 times. They're clear, they're big, and they're so cute. But they're not the most expensive or durable glasses. And every time I twist the frame and break the frame, I go back and then take the lens and pop it in. But that frame is discontinued, so I can't even do that no more. So anyway, I was like, I gotta go spend money for glasses. I just replaced these glasses a few months ago. I would say 2 or 3 months. And I have vision insurance, which I know, but I thought I used it. But it looks like I can get some glasses. So hey, ghetto blessings, push every day. Something good is going to happen. The sun rising. It's Friday. Some of us got paid. I sure got a couple of deposits today, and I'm grateful. And I got groceries yesterday. Refrigerator and freezer full of food. And I have family. I have sisters. I have nieces and a nephew and great nephew and other nieces and nephews. And some more great nieces and nephews. And I'm just a blessed woman. It's not perfect. I have fears. Oh boy, we got somebody coming, you all. Maybe Fizz might be coming. Look, Fizz, say hi. Hold on, you all. You ready to get that hair all over my shirt. This is Fizz, gang. Say hi. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's my little buddy. He brings me a lot of drama and a lot of love. What can you do today for 2026? What can you do today for today? Can you journal? Can you pray? Can you read a positive book? Can you attend a worship service, or even if it's online? What can you do to change your life? Can you end a relationship? You know you're not getting what you need. You know you don't love that person, or it's just not working out. Can you make plans to transition out of it? A job that's not serving you well, but you have a great business idea. Can you start that business? What can you do? You got to push yourself. And on this channel, I talk about routines. How I do my facial cleansing every day. Take my vitamin B12, my D, my probiotic. And now I'm taking like an allergy pill because the weather is changing. Every day, writing in this journal, every day. These are routines that I do. Before I got Fizz, I did my diffuser every day. I got a humidifier now because he seemed like he gets a dry nose. He sound better too with that humidifier. But what are the routines you can do? I just did 10 squats, and now I got to get my exercise game up. That's where I'm lacking. Whatever you can do, get yourself a massage, get your nails done, your toes, or do them yourself. A nice hot bath, a cup of ginger tea. I love ginger tea. Self-care, plan a vacation, take your vacation days. The year is ending. Push yourself every day. Pray until something happens. Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are Reality. Drop me some comments. Share this video for someone who needs encouragement, and be kind to others. Holiday season is upon us. There are people who are in bereavement. They losing people right now as we speak. Last week, the last few weeks, last few months, and they're hurting. Be kind, show love to yourself. Show love to yourself. And most importantly, believe in the best. Expect the best in your relationships. Expect the best in your health. Expect the best in your food, clothing, shelter. Expect the best from your doctors and dentists. Expect the best in love. Believe in love. Believe in love. Stop tearing people down. Stop talking about what happened. Go forward. Go forward. I'm out of here. Have a beautiful day. God bless. Bye.